Here is one of my awesome friends, and you know I love joining in with her. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Budget meals under $5. Oh yeah. And that isn't easy to do, but Grandma finally managed to get a meal put together for under $5 for this challenge. I am trying my best, and you'll be surprised how I put it together for under $5. And please go over and check out our hostess and see what she had to share today. And please check out the playlist. We have a lot of great creators that join in on the budget meal under $5. And it's important that we support our friends and maybe get some great tips on some great meals and something in a budget too. Keeping our budget is pretty hard this day with inflation so bad, but anything is possible, and we all are out there hunting for awesome recipes to share with you for under $5. Check them out. Good afternoon, my awesome friends. You know what time it is. It's budget meals under $5. Yes, under $5. And I made enough soup to last for a couple of days with some leftovers. Yes, leftovers. I used garlic salt is one of my seasonings I use a lot. Lemon pepper is another one, and Italian seasoning. They are what I use in almost everything I cook. I love the flavor when they're all together. And I used 1 can 15-ounce tomato soup. This was a store brand, Stater Brothers, and probably was about $1. The seasonings I already had, and the leftovers are leftovers. So I thought we did a pretty good meal planning to make some vegetable soup out of leftovers. Think before you buy anything. Think how you're going to prepare your food for the week. You'll be amazed at what you can come up and make multiple meals. I had Spanish rice with my tacos. I had Spanish rice by itself. And now we're making soup out of leftovers. Now I put all my seasonings and my tomato sauce in here and 3 cans of water. Of course, I haven't stirred it around because it looks white or yellow. But I let it simmer for about 30 minutes, let all the flavors marry together. Now, I did put chili powder, chili flakes in my soup, but my husband can't handle spice, so I didn't share it. This here is a leftover Spanish rice. You can tell it was a pretty big pot of Spanish rice. We had it for a few days. We used a half of pound of ground beef in here because we also made tacos out of the other half. And we used 1 cup of rice, and we did 2 cups of water and put some tomato sauce, and we had dinner for at least 2 days off of this. Now we're making soups out of the leftovers, and of course I used tomato sauce in my water so it'll give more flavor along with the seasonings that I used. This Spanish rice had onions already in it also, and the meat, so we don't need either of those for the soup. We're using the leftover meat and onions and rice already. This is a way you can make meals stretch out and make multiple meals. There's only me and my husband, so if we had a big family, we couldn't quite do it the way I'm doing it. But you could easily doubled all these ingredients and still could have ended up with the same amount of meals, probably for not that much money. And when you figure this is going to feed us for another 2 days, we got a really good week. This is how my grocery bill is so low, and it looks like we don't hardly eat any food, and it looks like we don't use hardly any meat. And that's not true. We do use meat. You just don't notice it. Now I put my tomato sauce in. It was 15-ounce can. I used 3 cans of water. And I'm going to put my seasonings in here. Like I said, let them cook for about 30 minutes together. Once everything has blended together taste-wise, please try out the seasonings you're using. If you need more or less, you can always add more. Don't put too much in. And you can use any seasonings you want. If you want it really spicy, I like it spicy. I use red pepper flakes. I can't seem to get that word out today. And I didn't share it in the video, but I did use it in my soup that I was eating. And that's easy to do even after you prepared your food, because not everybody likes hot, spicy food, not like Grandma. You know how I am. I love everything. Then I go to my freezer after everything is warmed up, cooked together, and I add my mixed vegetables together. These already have carrots, corn, green beans, lima beans. All your vegetables are in there, and because I like a little extra corn, I add a little extra corn to my mixed vegetables. And then I stick it in that hot water that's been cooking for about a good 30 minutes and cook it for maybe another 10 minutes. And I don't like my vegetables overcooked. You could even go and check after 7 or 8 minutes and see how the vegetables taste to you. You cook them as long as you want or as little as you want. Now I'm putting it in a bowl, and you can see this is great vegetable soup. All your vegetables are in there, your meat is in there, the rice is in there. It's a full meal. It will fill you up. It's freezing cold here in California, so this soup really was welcoming today to have something hot inside our little tummies. So what do you think? Let me know how you can make a meal. This costs me no more than $4, and it might have even been less. If we didn't count what the leftovers cost to make, I could say we could make this for maybe $2 for 4 bowls of soup, because that was a meal of Spanish rice, wasn't it?